Hey there, Postal here. Right now in World of Warplanes, there is the Warriors of Albion going on in the premium shop. And we're going to take a look at those three planes this week. We're starting off with the Hurricane 2D. So we're going to take a quick look at the Hurricane 2D, what it is as a plane, and then we're going to do some gameplay, and yeah, we'll go from there. Hurricane 2D, just like all three of these planes that are going to be available, is a Tier 5 British premium plane. This one's the only multi-role fighter. That being said, it has no bombs or rockets, and so it plays very much like a fighter. It's basically a Hurricane 2, but instead of having any 20mm cannons, you have 40mm cannons. This can be a good thing or a bad thing. Let's take a quick look at that. So you've got your machine guns. I don't know why I put quotes around there. They're very short range. They're very not strong, but that's okay. You're utilizing this plane for its two 40mm cannons. They're medium range. They're not the long range snipers or anything like that. They hit very, very hard, but being 40mm cannons at this low tier, they take a long time to reload, and they're not very accurate at all. Other than that, you're basically a Hurricane 2. There's some other like very nuanced differences, but nothing so crazy that if you're familiar with the Hurricane 2, the play style of the air-to-air combat is going to be pretty similar. Let's take a quick look at how I've got my plane set up. I don't have this specialized. A lot of Tier 5 planes, premium planes, or standard planes, I don't have specialized. I try not to play the mid-tiers too much, or Tier 5, because I don't want to stomp on Tier 4s. But to each their own, and eventually I'll have this specialized just because I play it while I'm streaming, or people are requesting it. So, equipment-wise, on the cockpit equipment, I think it's imperative that you get the sight. Cockpit armor you need to hit your shots. These 40mm cannons take a long time to reload comparatively, and so you want to make sure that those particular shots hit. You want the accuracy. I'm actually going to jump to the gun equipment. I've gone with long gun barrels, not because necessarily that I want to have the range excessively longer. It's not a bad thing, but this is that range of a cannon that is kind of mediocre, and so it's not super long range where I would normally want a long gun barrel to get it even longer. It's not super short where it's so short that I want to try to get it to be longer range. It's mid-range where I would normally put bolt carriers or gas operated action on this typically. The reason I've got long gun barrels though is to not negatively impact the firing accuracy. It's kind of two negatives there, my apologies. But you'll notice the negative impact of this equipment is the burst length, whereas the negative impact of the other two options is firing accuracy. This particular plane lives and dies with its 40mm cannons hitting the target. If they don't hit the target, you're going to hate this plane. If they do hit the target, you're going to love this plane. And so anything that negatively impacts the accuracy, I try to avoid if possible. So long gun barrels is what I've gone with on here. Yep, that's it. As far as the airframe equipment is concerned, I've gone with the lightweight wing frame. This is a multi-role fighter in name only. It really is a fighter, and typically I want to get my guns on target as quickly as possible, and that is with maneuverability. You can do that. So there we go. I suspect with the engine equipment, I'm probably going to lean in on that maneuverability. There is a potential for me to do something like uprated engine just to try to get a little bit more airspeed. It is a lackluster speed plane, as most multi-role fighters are. So possibility of going uprated engine once I specialize the plane. As far as consumables are concerned, first aid package is what I put basically in 95% of my fighters, multi-role fighters, and heavy fighters. I want to get my pilot back in there as quickly as possible. And again, if your pilot's dead, your accuracy sucks, and then you might as well not even fly the plane. I've got pneumatic control assist. Again, this is standard for me when it comes to fighters. I want to get my maneuverability even better from time to time when I get stuck into a dogfight that I didn't mean to get into, or just be able to get behind somebody quicker. And engine cooling for the engine consumable on this one. Again, that extra 10 seconds worth of boost every once in a while help me get from sector to sector, help me capture or keep up with a plane that's trying to get away just long enough for me to be able to get him. Universal ammunition, because why not? As far as the extra consumable is concerned, once I specialize it, I'm quite sure that I will go with the emergency control system. This plane doesn't catch on fire nearly enough for me to have any kind of anti-fire equipment. And so yeah, definitely going with the emergency control system once I specialize it. Because this is a premium plane, I've put my Swift pilot in here. My recommendation is whatever pilot that you happen to use, probably want a pilot that has at least Marksman 1 and hopefully Marksman 2. Again, it's all about getting these 40mm cannons hitting. They can dictate a tier 5 battle, but they need to hit, right? And so I'm super focused on that accuracy. So the basics of the plane: Hurricane 2 with no bombs or rockets and ridiculous cannons. They can shoot the ground from time to time, but typically you're doing air-to-air combat. Let's take a look at some gameplay.
You are approaching the area of combat operations. Be ready.
Alright, so we've got a tier 6 battle. We got a tornado on the enemy team, which could be a pain in the butt. We've got a BF-109E on the enemy team, which will be a pain in the butt. And man, we got a bunch of planes that are just going to be big pains in our butts. So like multi-role fighters in general, you need to be aware you're not the fastest, you're not the most maneuverable, you've got the worst altitude performance. Like, there's a lot of negatives about being a multi-role fighter. I can't believe I forgot to paint my plane. Look away! Look away! My naked plane, stop looking. Shame on me. Anyway, so what is the good thing about multi-role fighters? Well, typically it's their flexibility. You can do a little bit of everything, right? This plane doesn't even have that. This plane has the ability to do a lot of damage. Let's see if we can do any ground damage here. Let's see how long it takes these 40mm cannons to actually hit, and they're not very good at doing ground damage. That's a flippin' shame. Let's go ahead and let's just boost straight up. See if we can't try to do some damage. Man, I've lost half my hit points, and I haven't even, like, yeah, this is not good. This is not a very good start. And everything's it's such a high altitude that I am gonna struggle. Gonna run out of energy here. Oh, this is frustrating. Super frustrating. And on top of that, we are not doing a lot of anything. Holy cow. Well, at least this frickin' Soviet bomber is nice and low for us. Just firing my measly machine guns while I'm letting my big cannons cool off. Of course, now they're suddenly not hitting. The joys of giant cannons. Are we high enough up to get... Man, this thing is just way too freaking high for me to do anything to. So I'm not going to waste my time over here. Although, now that I say that, I think he's... No, he's not diving down. Let's head to the center. See what we can do over here. Fortunately, the enemy team is doing some heavy lifting, and my team is not at all. Yeah, let's head to the center. Let's see what we can do over here. Oh boy. Okay, at least we got that sector. We need to get a little bit further down. Get into a little bit more of an optimum. Oh, there's too much going on over here. Any multi-role fighter, you do not want to be the center of attention. And in the center here, I would definitely be the center of attention. Let's go over here. Let's try to get this garrison. I'm going to use my new my engine cooling. Gets 10 seconds extra with the boost because we're just kind of wasting time at this point. Alright, letting off the boost. Yeah, see the guy, all the the humans in the center there are just...
Our military base is launching
and our humans are dying to air defense aircraft, so we're just in trouble. We're in all kinds of trouble. Do I have... My goodness. I am toast. I'm on 1 HP. And my plane is not getting any HP back. This is gonna be tough. And this heavy fighter's inbound on me again. Go, finally. Holy cow. Let's dive down this way. This guy's gonna potentially... Okay. Is he really? Good. Man, I was afraid. Let's get our engine cooling going again. He did knock out his engine. I didn't realize that. That's fine. All the planes are going after all the bombers, which means this plane is just kind of useless. Can I try to take out some ground targets? I mean, there's some relatively weak ground targets down here. But these cannons just aren't very good at taking down these targets. This is how it feels. Oh, but these are on low enough HP that I might actually be able to get them. Oh, building. Oh, lordy, that was close. Can I get their military base? Probably not. Yeah, probably not. There's nothing over there that... I don't have any air-to-ground ordnance. So unlike a normal multi-role fighter, I can't just take a command center. Because you kill all the... Or military base, excuse me. You can kill all the aircraft in a military base, and it's still not enough to take that sector. You need to do some ground damage. And this plane's 40mm cannons just aren't built for that. Yeah. I definitely wish I had some paint on here, because that would give me some resilience versus anti-aircraft guns and things of that nature. Stay down low. Problem is, I'm the only thing over here. I'm going to try to take out guns if I can. That'll give me some...
Receiving reports about rapidly deteriorating weather conditions.
Fighting chance, maybe?
Do you read me? Over.
Nope. No fighting chance here. Pneumatic control assist just to try to... Ah, dang it! Dang it, dang it, dang it! I almost killed him. If I could have killed him, I think I might have actually been able to do something there. The air defense aircraft plus that one aircraft, I might have actually been able to flip that. Oh well. Let's try to go center, I guess. Oh man, this is just super frustrating. Yeah. Yeah. Well, sometimes you get, sometimes you're, this is the team you're with. Sometimes, yeah. Sometimes this is what you're up against. Tornadoes just owning the skies. Tornadoes are a really good plane, especially in this this type of battle. See if we can't get in the center here. Toss boost in. Gonna get my there we go. Got my engine cooling going on there. Can we get this center? Go. Where is this freaking tornado? I think he's over there. Yeah, he's got to be over there. I say yeah. He doesn't have to be over there, but I'm pretty sure he's over there. No. You jackass. Seriously? Freaking friendly bot? Alright, let's see if I can't knock this guy out. Nice. See if we can't knock this guy out. Can we? Okay. Oh no. Just dawned on me what I was going head on versus. Something that I would not want to go head on versus. There we go. Alright, can we get this sector? Okay, engine cooling. Alright, we're 75 points down. They've only got 75 points to go. We need to get this sector. We need and not lose our other sector. So no promises. .40mm cannon. Make sure you're aiming far enough ahead. There we go. This guy's going slow enough. I might be able to hit him. Nice. Ah, dang it. Dang it, dang it, dang it. No, we're not going to win this. We didn't give up, though. We did not give up. Can we get this freaking...
We are controlling the military bases. Give the enemy a hard time.
Wait a minute. I still don't think we can win this. I just don't think there's enough time. Yeah. Oh, dang it. So close. Wait a minute. Oh my god. Oh, that's pretty funny. Alright. Let's try another one. Alright, second battle here. Another 5-sector map, that's good. Another tier 6 battle, less than good. That being said, not really scared of what we've got going on here. I mean, P-51A is not a, Oh, we got that freaking tornado on our team, so never mind. We're gonna win this pretty easily. Yeah. Go get this command center. That tornado is going to get, 10,000 personal points at least. So we'll see how this goes. I'll get the command center. I've got a heavy fighter and some ground attackers going with this, so we'll be able to get it. Painted this time, nice. Hopefully we can get some air-to-air combat. That's what this plane's really built for. It's not a multi-role fighter. This ain't that plane. Ah! My map awareness sucks. Tempted to use pneumatic control assist, but I was able to get out of it without pneumatic control assist. Go. I get my boost on. Gonna start floating here. There we go. Set them on fire. Use some machine guns. Some of those 303s. Something died. Both of our ground attackers crashed into the ground. What? I don't even understand how that happens. There we go. Getting freaking beat up by this AA. Pretty bad. At least these guns can get these tents. super weak tents. At least we got that going for us. Holy cow, that was rougher than it needed to be. Wow. How did those ground attackers... Oh my goodness. I think we're gonna get to this sector probably right when it's flipped. Maybe I can get this. Nope. It's like I called it. Still got my pneumatic control assist, which is good. That means if I need to use it, I can use it. I can hit the old F3 key here. See if I can't get some help. Nope, I'm gonna die. Oh, didn't die. Why am I all by myself over here? I'm hitting F3. Why are nobody paying no attention to the buttons I'm pressing? I'm floating through space, gonna die. Yep. Yep. Bad energy, bad, just bad all around interaction there. I think I would have been fine if I didn't, you know, go floating through space like a moron. Well, the P-51A is actually doing some work. Alright. Nope. Wasting my energy for that. Let's go to the command center over here. What are we doing? An XP-44 is not doing very good. Like, that's not what you do with any multi-role fighter, really. 99% of them. Don't go for heavy fighter. Don't go for bombers. Excuse me. Yeah, all that happened was he died. Let either the heavy fighters do it, or you know what? Go capture the sector. Don't worry about the bombers. There we go. There we go. There we go. Tomahawk again. Alright, let's dive down. Is there anything down here that I can easily knock out? Not really, I just need to watch out for dying. Holy cow, the frickin' AA just tears this plane up. Alright, hey, it's a Hurricane 2. It's a Hurricane 2. Honestly, I'd rather have a Hurricane 2. This is like, it's a meme plane, right? Like, yeah, it does. Look at where my cannons are going. Like cross-eyed. It's funny when it hits, and it's really good against like people that don't know what they're doing. But any competent person, it's like it can be. It's just unless specializing it somehow like makes it crazy different or much more competitive. I just feel like it's, you know, it's one of those meme planes. Except it's at tier 5, so it's not like ridiculously overpowered or anything like that, like some like a TU1 or anything. Or I mean a Tempest, whatever that premium plane isn't overpowered by any means, but it's just kind of really good against ground attackers and heavy fighters as long as they're not at high altitude. So I want to go get HP. No, see, the game's going to be over so quick that and it's going to take me so long to get down here, refill my hit points, and then go anywhere else that it's like, it's not worth it. Ooh, can I get this guy? guys. Yes. And luckily, a lot of friendly help there. We still want everybody to get that guy. Because that guy could kill us very easily. Still got my pneumatic control assist. This guy's not paying attention. That's good. Of course, my cannons still aren't hitting. Even with him. Got him. Even with him not paying attention. Good thing he wasn't paying attention. My cross-eyed cannons going on here. See all that accuracy that I've been working towards? Still not enough. Granted, they're 40mm cannon. I just got in front of everybody and their brother, didn't I? Like a freaking moron. I saw him on the map. I don't know why I did that. Yeah, actually, we want to get this guy. There we go. Let's get this guy since he's coming at us. Come at me, bro. A little bit too close for my cannons to be reliable. There we go. Ah, man, they just like this Hurricane 2D booty. Alright, let's, it doesn't matter. The game's over. The game's over. So a little better game, right? Just able to focus on that air-to-air combat that this plane wants to do. But you can also see some of the drawbacks of the Hurricane 2D. Alright, let's take a look at the final battle. Alright, final battle here. Ooh, tier 5. P-38F could be a pain. Otherwise, it should be fine. I don't know. Even with an unspecialized plane, I'm feeling comfortable in a tier 5 battle. This map's another 5, and they're all really close together. 5 sectors. This is best case scenario for a Hurricane 2D. So yeah, let's have at it. Let's take advantage of the situation. Cool. Alright. Let's go to the center. I'm gonna go center. Alrighty. We'll get the center, and then we'll decide where to go from here. Mainly just because it's the closest sector. And again, we're in a relatively slow multi-role fighter. We just want to get to a sector. Hey, the accuracy is working at tier 5. I mean, that being said, Hurricane 2D is maneuverable enough. If you're used to, you know, British multi-role fighters, you know they're pretty darn maneuverable, all things considered. Can I get this? Okay, set it on fire so it will destroy itself now. Out here, make for a wider corner so I can get my shots on target. Perfecto. I'm gonna go this way. Yarr. So yeah, I mean, you've got that going for you. It's a pretty maneuverable multi-role line, and this has that reasonably good maneuverability, especially for a multi-role fighter. When I first played the game, I had to actually remind myself that this is a multi-role and not a fighter, because I'd get myself into dogfights and, you know, I'd come out on top pretty often, but it's not what this plane's built to do. I mean, the Hurricanes in general. I'm gonna be in trouble here. Pneumatic control assist here. And luckily this MiG is straightening himself out. MiG's not the most maneuverable tier 5 fighter anyway. Me adding pneumatic control assist and then him straightening himself out. Like, just perfect storm to allow me to come out on top there. I got this guy's wing, so I'm definitely going to outmaneuver him. Let's head back to the center, and we're going to defend the center a little bit and then figure out what we want to do. I might just defend, because it looks like our team's going to come out on top pretty easily in this battle. Reasonably easy. So I might just try to soak up those personal points. Freaking somebody. What, a heavy fighter ran into a ground attacker? Oh no. I almost ran into the ground. Yeah, this game's almost over already. So let's just get what we can. Do we want to go back to where we came from? No, we got some planes that are inbound here. Let me put my engine cooling on so I can get my boost going. Let's actually go for the bomber. Use Soviet bombers, because otherwise I would never get a bomber. Bomber kill, I mean. That's what I mean, like, this does some super heavy chunk damage, but it gives up a lot for that chunk damage. And I'd rather just have the consistency of the regular Hurricane 2's guns and the flexibility to do what you need to do on the ground that you just can't do with this plane. It's fun. Or it can be fun. It can be frustrating too, when you're trying to carry a team that just doesn't want to be carried. But I suppose a lot of planes can be frustrating when your team doesn't want to be carried. So I would say, like, this plane's definitely not for everybody, because it's really RNG based as far as the cannons are concerned, and then you really got to have a good strategy when you're playing. When you first log into the battle, you go, okay, what am I up against? What you know, what's the map look like? What's on my team? Okay, where do I fit in all of this? And I mean, that's good to do no matter what plane you're in, but it's really a necessity in a plane like this that okay, dude. Oh my goodness, what's this enemy team doing?
Receiving reports about rapidly deteriorating
Crap, we got all the sectors. I really was trying to avoid getting that sector, but at this point it's like, okay, well, my team got the sector.
Keep it up. Victory is almost ours.
Let's get rid of this guy. I want to get rid of this guy even though he's not the closest thing to me, just because, yeah, I don't want him to become the closest thing to me and kill me. Go. Noise.
Great job today.
This game.
We'll be waiting for you back home.
Oh, I got a McCampbell. I was wondering if I was going to get a McCampbell. 45 more points to a wing legend. Oh well. This is like the best case scenario for this plane. Maybe not best case, but it's up there, right? And it's not to say that the plane's bad. It's not. Just temper your expectations quite a bit. Let's head back. Alright, so that first battle that was a draw, we captured 5 sectors, we were able to kill 10 targets, and do some ground damage? Yeah, you know, hey, it was just one of those battles where we had to do what we could to avoid getting pummeled by the top 3 people on their team. while trying to drag our friendlies to a victory. So, I mean, I'll take a draw in that one. Let's check out the second battle. All right, so for the second battle, we were able to get 15 kills, 3 sectors captured. We even did some ground damage. It was fine. You know, that P-51A was doing some heavy lifting, but he wasn't paying attention when he needed to be. Let's take a look at the third battle. All right, so that third battle, we had 14 kills, 3 sectors captured. It's one of those battles, like, you know, the enemy team wasn't doing much, and so, you know, you could kind of dictate what you wanted to. That happens sometimes, just like in the first battle. The friendly team just didn't want to win. Yeah, sometimes the enemy team doesn't want to win. This plane is really good at taking advantage of that, but I mean, a lot of planes are good at taking advantage of an enemy team sucking. There we go. That's the Hurricane 2D. It's a meme plane, an MEME plane. It can be fun. Temper your expectations. A lot of people, you know, will think, oh, these 40mm cannons just absolutely wreck. And they can. They wreck planes that aren't paying attention to it. But as soon as you go up against a competent pilot that's like, oh, a Hurricane 2D, and is in a heavy fighter or a fighter, or knows what they're doing in a ground attacker or another multi-role fighter, you're going to be in a lot of trouble. So just keep that in mind. You've got the ability to do some crazy stuff. You've also got the ability to be picked apart. And spoiler alert, this is the best of the 3 planes that's available in the Albion package. So yeah, spoiler for the next 2 videos. But although, to be said, there's some fun aspects of those other 2 planes, but this one's probably the strongest of the 3. Anyway, hope you enjoyed this quick video on the Hurricane 2D. It wasn't quick at all. Thank you for sticking with me, and I'll be posting on the M20 and the Venom later this week. I hope you enjoy all of the videos, and I hope you have a great day. Bye.